Hello, and I greet you with peace, love, and joy. Um, I want to talk to you right now about being laid off or going through any kind of crisis and taking time out for yourself and to meditate on the joys of life and everything that you have around you that you may not see as a blessing right in front of you, but it is a blessing. Um, like I said in one of the other videos, you may be laid off or may be laid off, but we are not dead. Okay, we're still living, we're still alive, we're still breathing, and there's an emotional part of being laid off that it's very important that you decide to, and you have to make a decision that you're going to strike a balance. You take time out to meditate. You can listen to some soft music. You can read a scripture. Um, Sometimes I read, there's this book called The Secrets of Osha. I read that. I read a lot of spiritual things. So I try to strike a balance between everyday life and who I am, because are divine, I'm divine. Um, we are all individual spirits that are all connected to one another. And what if, like I said in before, what affects one person actually affects the whole, because we are all particles of a larger power. So being able to take time out to meditate, to understand, and just breathe. I do it every day, and I hope that other people who are going through a crisis in their life take time out for themselves and know that if you were on a job and you were laid off, such as myself, you are not your job. Your job was a part of your life, but you are not the job. I am not the job. I am who I am, and that's a greater power that is inside of me that I always try to reach in and pull out as a special, I would say, a special feeling, a special thought, and a special whole. I feel that I have a guardian angel, and so I am one of the people that I'm sure you've heard of people that believe in angels and guardian angels, and um, I listen to um, that inner voice inside, and I have always come out on top for one reason or another. I always believe that what I believe is what I will achieve. So if any of you out there are feeling down, or you feel that you can't go on and you don't know which way you're going to go. I met a young lady today while I was out window shopping. I can't afford to do all the spending that I used to do. So I met a young lady while I was window shopping, and she was behind the counter. She works in this store. It's called Dava. I love it because it has so many unique things. I used to just go in and just buy whatever I wanted, but now I just go in and kind of look at what I want because the things are pretty expensive. But anyways, we just kind of struck up a conversation. I don't even know how we end up on the conversation. I guess because of the economy and where everything is right now. But she was telling me that her mother and her father are both laid off. I said, "Oh my goodness, I'm meeting so many people that just kind of in conversation we talk about what's going on in the world and in life." And she was explaining to me that her mom and her dad are both laid off, and I was like, "Oh wow, that's pretty deep." It's one thing when you're dependent on yourself and one income, but it's a whole nother issue. And I feel for everyone who depends on just the two incomes, because um, you build your life around both of those incomes. I built my life around one income, but there are so many people that build their life around the two incomes. So you may have a mortgage that you would, if you're living it, depending on one income, you would be able to get, but versus two incomes, you have a mortgage based on the both of you. So that's a larger probably a larger amount that you would have to pay. Your lifestyle and everything is based on the two incomes. But anyways, she explained to me that her mom found a job, but her dad didn't. Um, and I think for even a man that's unemployed, uh, I'm not a man, so I wouldn't know. But I can't imagine that a man, because of what society places on men today, the emotional thing about when they're the head of the household, um, he probably feels really emotionally kind of like just kind of put off by his wife finding a job and he not finding a job, and now the wife becomes the the breadwinner of the house. That must be kind of a emotional thing to go through for him. So like I said, there's a lot of emotional parts of being laid off that people, I don't think people really take the time to look at that. And as I listen to and hear more and more stories about people and being laid off, I find it's very fascinating. And also, a thought came to my mind about people that they panic and they lose control and they go out and try to hurt other people because of well, they think that it's because of their layoff, because they have adapted their whole well-being around this particular job, or the way they were living based on economics, or that money that comes into the household. You are not that dollar bill. You are not the money. Yes, you do need money. You do need the dollar bill. You do need all of that to maintain a lifestyle and to maintain living. Um, Sometimes I wish I could just go out and live from live off the earth, just plant my seeds and grow them, and just go back to those days and um, just live off the land. But I don't have that type of lifestyle, so but it's possible. Maybe one day I'll just grow my own vegetables, grow my own food, and but I still have to pay to have a roof over my head, so that's a whole another thing. But anyways, this whole this video is all about finding peace within yourself and taking time out to meditate, light your candles, burn your incense, whatever you feel is necessary for you to find some type of peace. Um, Listen to music or just kind of focus on something, but it's always good to find that inner joy that can help you through times of crisis. And until next time, peace be with you.